Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sweat the Critique. I'm your host, Longma. That's Longma. And behind the camera and audio is the grand Cut of Butter.
Hold on. I had to sneeze. What's going on, man? It's your boy Cutter. Boy Cutter Butter, man. How y'all doing?
Yo, man, it's good to be back.
Oh, absolutely. I live for the podcast, man. My
Same.
life is terrible right now, so podcasts kind of make me happy.
Yes, the podcast is a place of tranquility.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I'm also going through my own issues. I was up maybe until like 6 in the morning at a rave. Uh, I'll keep this back here, but you can kind of see the writing on my wrist, rather the stamp. I was at, I think, Boogie. It was like some place in Brooklyn, like Born to Boogie or something. It's fun. Got to see these girls called Factory. Anyway, I'm wearing this because today's theme is science fiction. And we have a plethora of topics.
That revolves around sci-fi. Ooh. So, before
Yes.
we start,
Yes.
I wanted to talk about the 50 Cent comment.
Oh yeah, let's
I wanted
definitely
to
do
talk-
that.
I actually wanted to talk about that. So, if you're not familiar, 50 Cent was basically on a podcast, and he was basically saying like how, and I'm gonna add it in, like when you finish with the podcast, I'm gonna add it in the clip so people can have some type of reference. But basically, he was just
Okay.
saying like a series is better to shoot than the actual movie. And he was saying that one of the reasons was like a movie, you have to have a superstar in order to be successful with a movie. And I don't agree. I'm pretty sure he said other things, but I haven't
Yeah.
looked in. But I saw that clip a few months ago, but I really disagree with that because I felt like I disagree with the whole notion that you need a superstar for a film. I think a lot of movies make superstars. You know what I'm saying? If they have like a really good plot and a really good, you know what I'm saying, theme.
Yeah.
And second, for me, I think a series is way more money to be making in time than a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about that?
Excuse me. I think it comes down to the studio and the director. But I don't feel like you always need a superstar to sell either.
Yeah.
It's just like this is another reason for people, unfortunately, to want to dive in because of celebrity worship culture. And at least, well, with celebrity worship culture, people have like a better reason. Should I take this off?
No. I just check from time to time.
Okay. You know, the shiesty keeps slipping off. My face has lost weight. I'd be like the guy that mugs you with the slippery ski mask.
You on some like Robo Cop type shit, man.
Yeah, they call me Robo Cock Block.
It was another podcast you was on like some Freedom Fire RoboCop. Like you had the little, like, I don't know what they call it, called a musket or something. I don't know what they call it. Musket hat. You know, some African Babulu like robot shit.
What? What the fuck?
You know, some shit patch.
Chat, I don't know what this thing is talking about.
Like a future freedom fighter. He was one of
A future freedom
fighter, RoboCop
Yeah.
niggas, man.
I'm dead.
No, but what were you saying? No, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I think it comes down to just like a myriad of spending decisions, really. Because, like, yeah, sometimes a series can make bigger bank because of a superstar, but sometimes it doesn't.
No, he was saying movies.
Oh yeah, movies
He was
as well.
saying movies. He was saying he said that in the reference of movies, but I guess with a series, you don't need a superstar.
Yeah, I don't think.
But I don't agree with that.
I think it depends on the movie. Like if it's A24, you don't need a superstar because
Absolutely, yeah, no.
people know to come to A24 and expect something of quality and excellence. Something like
You love A24.
So do you.
Yeah, I know. I like A24 too. Yeah, absolutely.
But something like from Sony.
Yeah.
Sony just makes garbage, the sequel, garbage featuring recycling, garbage and compost. That's Sony's film, but at least they'll get the track record of having somebody famous. Mm-hmm. And you'll think, oh, this is great, and then forget, oh, this is Sony. Or Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers, The Matrix, not known for its great acting. There's some good actors in it, but is Keanu Reeves one of them? No. Initially, they wanted Will Smith to play Neo, and he's literally about the same level as talent as acting as Keanu is. He's just less white and less Korean and less Canadian.
Wait. You saying you shitting on Will Smith, bro? Why, how did we get to shitting on Will Smith?
Easy. He's a terrible actor.
Will Smith's a terrible actor? Come on, man, stop.
He only got nominated for an Oscar one time back in 1997 for Ali, and he lost that to Forrest Whitaker in Ghost Dog. And he's never...
Forrest Whitaker has an Oscar?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
For Ghost Dog?
Yeah.
Wow. I love Ghost Dog, but I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, Will Smith is really good at making you feel comfortable to be around him because he has this very charming personality.
He's better than Keanu Reeves, man. Stop. Let's just stop. You bugging out.
Yeah, but
Keanu Reeves can't do no 6 degrees of separation. Not in a fucking lifetime.
Yeah, and
if he die right now or reincarnate, he still can't do no fucking 6 degrees of separation.
Do you think Will Smith can do John Wick?
Absolutely. He did John Wick a bunch of times. He did the future John Wick. He did the fucking post-apocalypse John Wick. He did fucking, what are you talking about? I Am Legend, I Robot. What else? What else he doing? Come on, bro. Stop.
He did,
Stop.
He did one superhero movie. No, he did two, technically.
He did probably one of the best, that was probably one of the best superhero movies. That was mad unique with Hancock. Come on, bro. You can't.
Hancock was an original storytelling under the guise of a superhero. So, I'll give the story its credit.
So you think someone could play Hancock other than Will Smith?
Samuel Jackson could have played Hancock.
Yo, bro. This guy, you disrespectful, bro. I disagree. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Will Smith can't even do stage acting.
So what?
That's how you know
he could do stage. What's 6 degrees of separation? You don't think 6 degrees of separation could be a stage play?
It could be. I just don't think he would be hired to be back on that stage.
You bugging out. You bugging out. You bugging out. You crazy.
He's no, we don't need that nigga. You need to be real.
Bugging out, bro. He can't do it now because he's old, but he could definitely do it. If they did a stage play at the next year when that movie came out, he would have definitely been one of the main culprits of that movie, bro. But yeah, I can't compare him to Keanu Reeves. But in a state, I feel like 50 Cent is a great businessman, and I respect 50 Cent film-wise because 50 Cent has been doing film for a very long time now. He's been trash for a long time.
Oh yeah,
he's been garbage. That Massacre film. Oh my God.
Of course.
But he's been doing film for a while, and now he's got it. He understands it. But yeah, bro, you are looking at it from a
financial standpoint.
Yeah, a financial we don't know. We don't care about 50 Cent as like a director, like artist and shit like that.
Of
making
course.
movies, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand where he's coming from, but yeah, I think that's like very poor information, especially like you're speaking to people who don't have those resources. Like you're speaking to filmmakers who are just starting.
That's true.
And yeah, you should not make, especially if you don't have like, it's so much other funding for a series that you need to do before you, but like, than a film. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, it's ridiculous. I think to say that is ridiculous, and to say, oh, you need a superstar is like, well, you talking about in the parameters of like making millions of dollars.
Yeah.
If you're talking about that, then yeah, but that's not what film's about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. I think from there, that's where you're tying in that idea of celebrity worship
Yeah.
playing a role in it, receiving you money back.
Yeah.
But anybody that really likes films should not be watching it just because there's a potential for violence, or just because someone's going to be naked, or just because someone's going to end up falling in love, or just because someone's going to take control of their lives. You should watch it for like a plethora of things, to come and feel something, to experience something in a story, and not look to see if like The Rock is going to make it bank. Because like I don't know anybody that said, hey, The Rock carried Moana. And I guarantee you he's not going to carry Moana 2 coming out this Thanksgiving. Thanks,
Did you see
Disney.
Red One? Did you see the Christmas movie?
The red one?
Yeah, it's called Red One.
I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah, it just came out. So if you didn't see it, it literally just came out like last week. And it's just like a film review. I think it was okay. You know what I'm saying? I think it was very. I'm not gonna say it was unique, but as far as like a Christmas movie coming out, I think it was pretty good. I think everybody did a pretty good job with acting. You know what I'm saying? I actually like The Rock's like character.
Yeah.
He was basically like an elf. He was like an elf for the protector of the Santa Claus and shit.
Oh
like that.
yeah, and that's J.K. Simmonson's in there.
Yeah,
Right?
Jake. I think J.K. Simmons played a really good, and it's like,
Of course.
it's kind of like a story like it's Santa Claus, but it's like he's kind of like this like big enforcer of like a governmental type movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where he has like different types of agencies that's working under him, and they basically stop like mythical creatures from basically like trying to sabotage Christmas that they do every year. And and I don't know, I thought it was okay. You know what I'm saying? Like it was way better. I feel like I'm just tired of, me personally, I'm just tired of movies that's like so adult, like forced when it comes to like sex and romance. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like a breath of fresh air for me. You know what I'm saying? Like
I get that.
It was just about this myth. You know, he's fighting Grilly. I don't know her name because I'm really not into like Christmas and shit like that. But
Fuck Christmas,
like she's
nigga.
fighting some type of like woman who's like trying to stop Christmas and trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just felt it was okay, especially for like a kids movie. I felt like it was okay. It's like action packed. Nigga, Santa Claus, like at the end, you see Santa Claus giving out the presents and he's jumping. He's doing some like fucking what's that shit called when you jump from roof to roof and shit like that? Like what do they do? What is it called?
Parkour?
Yeah, parkour. Like he's
Santa Claus does parkour. Okay.
He doing like parkour and shit like that at the end. It's like I thought it was good. I thought it was okay.
If we have anybody that does parkour, please comment that down. And if you like parkour, give this video a thumbs up because I fucking love parkour.
Yeah. Shout out to Xavier.
Or my man X.
But yeah, I thought it was okay. I can't complain about it. I know Titus said it was fucking ass, but I don't feel like it's for.
It's not for Titus.
Yeah, I don't think it's for Titus. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say it's ass. Like is this a genuine Christmas movie? I think Chris Evans even played a good role. I didn't even know Chris Evans was like from Boston. You know what I'm saying? Like
He is?
Yeah, he's from Boston. I didn't know that.
Oh no.
And he played like this like New York accent and shit like that in the movie. Like I thought it was good. Lucy Liu was in it. Lucy Liu's still fine, by the way.
Of course.
And yeah, I thought it was okay. I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was a wholesome movie.
So
you know what I'm saying?
would there be a sequel where Titus is in the movie theater watching the movie with a bunch of little kids around, but he doesn't have a date?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a movie. It's not a movie like that. Like, it's just a wholesome movie. You see, like, you take your 5-year-old or 6-year-old cousin.
I get that. I meant Titus specifically going to go see this movie before reviewing
With another grown woman.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
if he does that, he's insane.
So he sat in the movie theater by himself.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to the movie by yourself and watch it, yeah, it's not too kid. It's like borderline like kid friendly to like maybe like it's like PG-13. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a movie that you like. It's not like he go like I wouldn't suggest him to go see it if he's like thinking like, oh, this is gonna be like a Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. It's just a regular fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't expect anything good because I don't like the Rocket movies. I don't expect anything good from this movie. Like I don't have no expectations. But what I saw, it was not bad. It was not bad. It was a good movie. The movie watch with your young siblings or young, you know what I'm saying, or with a baby or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hashtag only child. Never catch me in no movie theater for children by myself. Even my abuela know that. Chat, comment, hey, yo, down below. Because that shit is crazy.
I don't think it's nothing. Like I said, me personally, I don't think there's nothing wrong with going to the movies. Like if you want to watch a kids movie, there's nothing wrong with going to the movies by yourself to watch a movie. Like,
the last kids movie I watched by myself was probably the second G.I. Joe movie years ago. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I watched that either. I was just like,
I mean, that's the thing. Like movies for me is just a place to escape. Like it's go like if you want like it was this movie that came out. This children's movie called Wild Robots.
Oh yeah.
Great fucking movie. Did you see that movie?
I heard about it. I want to see it.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie, bro. It might win an Oscar for like best animation shit like that. Yeah. It might win an Oscar. It's a really good fucking movie, man. But
I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. But yeah, Wild Robots. Mm-hmm. Teach niggas how to be human. All right? You know what I'm saying? All right, so you want to get into this topic real quick?
Let's get into it.
All right.
Let's get into it.
I think our first topic should be... It should be our favorite robots. Okay. Hunter, you may start us off.
Okay, I'm going to start with Johnny Five from Short Circuit. I haven't watched that movie in a long time, but what I did as a kid, I loved that movie. Loved that fucking movie. And I think wasn't like they were trying to do, I could be wrong, but wasn't it like Johnny Five like influence of that police sheriff from
Police Academy?
Huh?
Police Academy?
That's what's from?
I'm not sure.
It's from some like cop show back in it. It's like Andy Griffin show.
Oh.
I think it is. I have some type of influence. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Don't quote me on that one.
Yeah, don't quote me on that one. But yeah, I really love that movie. Like, I actually might watch the movie again. But it's a classic. It's a classic. And Short Circuit is a they made more Short Circuits, or they just made one.
I think they made a few of them.
Made a few of them, yeah. So yeah, Johnny Five was probably my first one to get out the way. Shout out to Johnny Five.
To be honest, I didn't see the series, but I've seen Johnny Five clips like specifically by himself.
Yeah.
And it looked mad funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Sorry, chat. I gotta wash my hair tonight. been putting biotin in it, and my shit is growing and it's itchy as fuck. My first robot on my list is HAL 9000.
The greatest villain.
Hell yeah.
He's top. I think he's top 10 greatest villains of all time.
Yeah, he's from 2001: A Space Odyssey. He's just cold, calculative, and he's not doing anything malicious. He's just track-minded. He has tunnel vision, and it's just like, okay, I have a mission that needs to be handled, and I see how these humans are humaning, and I don't like how humans are humaning, so let me take over. I'm the big dog around here. HAL 9000, you heard me?
Yo, you know what I think would be the perfect, like, we do like a spinoff, like a modern day Beat Street, and you can be the HAL 9000 in Beat Street. Like Beat Street, hold on, Beat Street.
I wish y'all could see my face right now.
Back to Beat Street 1.
Yo, chat, you don't understand how badly I just want to throw a brick. I want to throw a brick at this nigga right now. Nigga over here making shit up.
Back to the Beat Street.
Back to the beach. What the fuck would that even be about, my nigga? Like,
it's a futuristic Beat Street. Like,
so
like you got your father, and then you are the villain.
what? Trying to say we're not gonna innovate for hip hop in the future?
And you be AI HAL 10,000.
AI HAL 10,000. I'm sorry, Beat Street. I can't let you do that.
You sound just like that fucking robot too. So.
Yeah.
Nah, but shout out to HAL 9000, man. That's not only one of my favorite films of all time. That's definitely one of my favorite like characters in a film ever. Like,
yeah.
Like when he killed everybody in those like machines and shit like that, like instantly, I was like, whoa.
Exactly.
I was like, it got real after that.
He was straight to the point, like, I'm not playing with you.
Yeah, it's over.
So you think this is a game? It is not. Even if it was. Checkmate.
Hell yeah.
All right, so your next one.
My next one, I gotta go with, and this is like a throw off, but it's definitely my childhood. The robot from My Life is a Teenage Robot.
Oh yeah.
I loved that show, man, as a kid, bro. I loved that show. That was probably one of my like. It's kind of like because you have like your top 5 shows, and then you have like your like honorary mentions.
Yeah.
It's definitely in my honorary mentions of shows that I used to watch as a kid.
Yeah.
So I had to throw My Life as a Teenage Robot in there. I
get that. I fuck with her because Jenny was holding it down for niggas for the longest.
Yeah.
I don't know if she had Nickelodeon on lock, but she was definitely like, she was goated.
A few seasons. It's crazy because I think it only had like 3 or 4 seasons. I didn't think it had that much season, but it was a cool show.
Like at least 3 seasons, if not 4. But yeah.
They didn't have like an evil one, like an evil teenage.
At some point, they would have.
Yeah, shout out to that.
Word. My next robot is the cowboy the gunslinger from Westworld.
Damn, I haven't seen Westworld.
You have to see it.
It's like my favorite actor of all time is in there.
Yeah, I
saw a glimpse of it. But I haven't really got to see it. So what's Westworld about?
It's like this. It's a theme park that has robots in it that just look as human as like plain day, but they're all from set periods.
Yeah.
And one of them is a cowboy played by Yul Brynner, and Yul Brynner, he's playing himself essentially in a different movie. I forgot the movie, but he was a cowboy in it. And the cowboy just goes around hunting these people running through the theme park because everyone else has like swords and sandals, so it's easy to deal with them. But he has a gun, like a real gun.
Yeah, it's like a virtual reality, right?
It's I kind of like that. It's either that or just there's high intelligence, a lot of high intelligence.
Because I heard it's like like if I'm not mistaken, it's kind of like rich people go to because they want to go back in time. They go to this Westworld type industry, like corporation or whatever.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen a new show yet. I would check it out. But like, what was interesting, what they did with this was like, you know how when you shine a flashlight in a cat's eyes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and the cat's eyes glow up really loud,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
they do the same thing with Yul Brynner's character. Like his eyes just start shining crazy, and that's how you know he's a robot. But it's just like, yo, he is mad, like focused. And I'm gonna bring him back up later on my list. But if you haven't seen the original Westworld from like '73, you need to check that out.
Okay. Um, I'm going to go with RoboCop.
All right.
I think RoboCop. I just like the coolest robot I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Like it's super cool. I'm
Of
gonna bring
course.
up why. I'm gonna bring up another topic. I mean, I'm gonna bring up RoboCop in another segment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really love like, I just love that whole that whole film. Like I love the whole fucking film.
That's a
And,
fact.
yeah, and I like he was like the first design that I saw that was just like cool. Like I like the whole design. I like where he keeps his guns. Like it was cool.
Yeah, RoboCop essentially is like a cowboy movie set in the future. Even like down to the music, it sounds like something out of a western. And he's a gunslinger, and he's just like, "Halt, or I'll shoot you in the name of Detroit."
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite designs of a robot.
Hell yeah. Tragic story too. Absolutely tragic.
Terrible. Yeah, it was a terrible story. Yeah,
Niggas
gruesome.
blew his shit the fuck up.
Like that was like extremely graphic.
Yo, they put a hole in his body like a fucking a zero in a jersey, son.
I mean, it was torture him at one point. One point, it just tortured him. Like, it was
Word.
Like, damn, like
We need more bad guys to win. We don't need any more good guys winning. Make the bad guys win. Just like that. Nice and brutal and efficient. Just get straight to the point. Roll credits. That's the movie. Something evil and tragic.
shout out to RoboCop.
Yeah, shout out to RoboCop, my nigga. Boom. My next one is Bender from Futurama.
Oh my God.
Yo, Bender be having me weak, son.
Funny as hell, bro.
Hell yeah.
Funny as hell, man. Oh my God.
Drinking beer, smoking cigars, being like 5 years old, Mexican. He curses. He sings country or folk music, rather. Yo, he experienced being God once. He not only he became an alcoholic, he became a god kind of like twice actually.
Was he a cross dresser too?
Yeah, he was a cross-dressing wrestler. He's like, I'm gender bender, and got his ass beat the fuck up. And the nigga just smashed his shit into the ring. He's like, I will destroy you. Yo, shout out to the original Futurama and even some of the movies and some of what Comedy Central did. I don't know why they came back on Hulu. It's not what it was supposed to be. Like, I get that people needed to get paid a little bit more, but then it's just like they had to really sacrifice on that writing, and it's not funny. Now it's a serious show, and it's just like, I don't need it to be that serious. And if you're gonna be that serious, at least still have that same well done writing.
Yeah.
that those shows always presented. I love The Simpsons in particular because they had like a genuine cast of writers, and they would all pitch in these types of ideas together, and it just made shit click. And Futurama did the same thing with its math humor, the science humor, all these things, and it's just like you can't do that.
Who made Futurama?
Matt Groening, who made The Simpsons,
Oh, okay.
and another guy, I think it was James L. Brooks, who also made The
Oh,
Simpsons.
that makes sense because the animations is like a little bit of the same, yeah.
Yeah, and they had the crossover episode years after the fact. Not that it makes sense or anybody should care, but they did.
Now, shout out to Futurama. I sleep on Futurama. To be honest, me personally, I sleep on Futurama. But the episodes that I watch, I at least watch Futurama more than I watch South Park. To be honest with you, because I don't really watch South Park like that. But I've definitely watched a lot of Futurama. But he is my favorite character. He's probably the only one I actually know. like absolutely.
I relate a lot to Fry, but that's just because he's a young adult being an idiot that loves TV. It's like we've all been fed that character before already.
Yeah.
But Bender being like that eclectic is so perfect. It is so perfect.
Absolutely.
All right, what is your next character?
My last one is just the robot from Iron Giant.
I was just thinking you were probably gonna mention him too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's my childhood, bro. Like that's my childhood. I remember that movie. Like, I cried like a fucking baby.
Oh hell
watching
yeah!
movie.
That shit was
That
sad as
movie-
fuck when
yeah,
he
that shit
when he
was sad.
sacrificed himself.
Yeah, that shit was fucking sad as hell, bro.
Super bad.
And the thing is that the new movie that just came out, Wild Robot, kind of got like an influence of that movie. So, but yeah, Iron Giant, like just growing up watching that movie, like it was definitely like a movie that you knew was just gonna be like a cold classic. Like it was gonna be a classic. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause especially like movies like E.T. and shit like that, like that's like the influences and stuff like that. So
Exactly.
It's like you knew that movie's gonna be a classic. It's just like and then like the animation. It's the animation of the movie too. It's like
Yeah.
it's like ahead of its time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know,
So yeah, I'm like a huge fan of like Iron Giant.
combining that 3D and that 2D element in such a way that fits so perfectly.
Yeah.
Especially before niggas just said, you know what, we're gonna be cheap and use cell animation, which I get it. It looks so disgusting. It looks so fucking gross.
Yeah, shout out to Iron Giant, man. That's definitely my childhood. I think I was all like 7 when that movie came out. They came out 2001.
I think so, yeah.
Around there. They came out like around 2000. It had to be no later than 2001.
Yeah. That was an interesting time period.
Oh my god! Like the movies that came out then was like crazy. I think Shrek came out 2001. Like it was competing with Shrek and Ants. Remember Ants, the movie?
I do.
Yeah, like it was competing with a lot of fucking movies.
Shrek was out here. No, Shrek definitely came out by 2001. I think
The first one, yeah.
Yeah, the Iron Giant would have been in the 90s, if anything, because it was way before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It had to be no later than 2001. If anything, it probably came out 99. Like no earlier than 99.
Yeah, you're right. It was 99.
It had to be 99.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I remember going to the movies and watching that, or watching it at someone's house, like when it came on, like maybe like VHS or something like that.
I probably saw that at the Magic Johnson's Theater. Back when Magic Johnson himself would be like hosting, "Welcome to the Magic Johnson Theater. We all came to have a good time."
Hope there's no mosquitoes there.
All right, I got 2 more.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, go ahead, do your thing, man.
Wally, of course.
I knew someone was gonna say Wally. Yeah,
I mean,
Wally. Yeah.
he's not goated for me as a character overall, but it's just like you can't sleep on the reputation he created.
Absolutely, and it's just like that movie itself is so. Again, I feel like Wild Robots, the new one that just came out, is kind of like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like a
Yeah.
movie where it's like in a like what is it called? Like a dystopia or something like that. Like you just in like this apocalypse.
Yeah, it's
Like it's
futuristic
kind of like
dystopia.
that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely. It's very unique.
Yeah.
If not anything, it's very. I don't know because, like I said, I think at that time I was probably like 12 when that movie came out.
When Wall-E came out,
Yeah, when Wally came out.
I feel like that
06, right?
was it? I gotta check because I know it's been a minute, but I don't feel like you would have been 12 when that came out. Because it was 2008. Yeah, I was 18 when that dropped.
Okay, so I was 14. So yeah, so when Wally dropped, it was a wrap. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, thinking about watching fucking Wally.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't watch it immediately. I think
Yeah.
I eventually saw it, and that was just
Exactly. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like my childhood, but yeah, that movie is definitely like when you watch that movie, it's definitely like very unique. Very unique movie.
I think what it comes down to is just like Pixar knows they have high expectations with their stories, and sometimes they deliver really well,
Yeah.
and sometimes they make cars.
Oh, you bugging, man. See, yeah, listen, man. I can't. That's so disrespectful, man. Yeah, that's very disrespectful. Cars
I'm sorry.
is a classic.
Sorry, I have to laugh low. The mic is like really compressed in my face under this
He
and
decided to be
appropriate for the theme.
cyberpunk robo
Robo burglar. Cyberpunk robo burglar.
You kind of is dressed like a futuristic, like RoboCop. Like you got the New York RoboCop. Like you got the
Yeah, I got the dead asses on.
you got the tips with the graffiti on them. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Shout out to my guy Double X.
Shout out to him, man. Oh, he did that for you?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to him, man.
Got the track. Well, not the track, but like the chip circuit, the circuit shirt. Yeah, I'm out here looking like I listen to Yeet all day, which I do.
I like it. He makes. I actually want to make. I want to make like a midnight club, like series, like movie series, and
Yeah.
I definitely need his music. I need his
Oh,
music.
hell yeah.
Like I want like a midnight club 2093 type shit, like 2094.
Word.
That shit would be fire.
Did you see that new video for his song Fly Troop?
I don't watch music videos. I'll be honest with you. I don't really watch music videos like that. But what was it about?
It was obviously in support of Ukraine. 'Cause- which, obviously, I'm not laughing that he would do that. That's really cool that he would do that, but it was just like, it was painfully obvious. There was this one sequence where you see like the drone flying around into a tank before they're gonna hit it and blow it up. I'm just like, really? That's way too on the nose. Just because that's like the new form of warfare. It's just like, oh, let me throw this toy at you with a bomb on it real quick.
Is he Ukrainian?
I don't think so. He could have some descendants from there. You know, Yeat's influence under Cardi's is very like unmatched.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. He's like him. Death Grips is like, for me, is like futuristic music that I know is going to be bumping like in the next 30 years, like 30 years from now, 20 years from now. You're gonna hear a bunch of Yeet sound-alikes or Playboy Cardi sound-alikes and fucking in Death Grips. Like Death Grips gonna be like
Diamonds on my head, on his head.
yeah, like I can't wait for like the future hip hop noise.
Yo, that's gonna have to happen at some point.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you saw. I just saw some music video or some song. There's some Italian performer who made a song that was basically his impression of what American music sounded like, and it was just gibberish. but it was like very rhythmic, and I'm like, all right, I think he could get away with that. If it was us,
mean,
if it was us doing it to like another culture, then it'd be like, nah, you fucked up. If you're,
that's like the beginning of making music is like you saying gibberish, like you know what I'm saying, like duh 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 duh. You getting trying to get the rhythm of the song. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Now
I was just doing that this
niggas
morning.
putting that shit out.
Yeah.
We put it out like their fucking practice. So yeah, it fucks up with everybody.
Shout out to all my scoopity poop niggas. Skippity poop. All right, he's from Lake Oswego, Oregon. He's from Oregon?
Who?
Yeet is from Oregon.
Yeah, he's definitely from the West Coast.
And his father's British and Mexican descent, and his mother is Romanian. All right?
Okay.
Shout out to my boy, Alex Bourdain.
It's funny because he looked Pakistani. Like he looked like
A baklava is going to make anybody look Pakistani. Especially like a poo shiesty baklava, of course. I want to get some soon, real soon. Just get out of this one and be like, all right, see, I'm cool now. But let me get back to the last one. My last one, as I said, I'm making my call back to the gunslinger of Westworld, and he influenced someone we all know, and that is the T-800 from the Terminator series.
oh my god, damn.
You cannot sleep on how impactful Schwarzenegger was. Even if the first one and the second one are dramatically different, it's terrifying nonetheless.
Bro, when that nigga, yo, bro, when that nigga,
That
when he was trying to
Schwarzenegger?
break out the woman, the mom,
Yeah.
yo, bro, when he picked that nigga up and threw that nigga, me and my brother rewind that fucking video like 100,000 times, bro. That shit was so fucking funny when he threw that nigga, man. Yo, bro, that was funny. And you know what's funny? I forgot about the Terminator. I'm so stupid. I forgot about him. I forgot about that nigga.
The T-800s be on some whole other level, because that's when they finally, they look lifelike enough to infiltrate human society.
Yeah.
And they just know, let me just never stop until I capture my target, because I'm the cybernetic organism. I'm here to terminate you. I'll be back like a vertebrate. Ow. Maria, help me.
We should do like just do next Arnold Schwarzenegger singing Yeet songs like AI Arnold.
Oh, hell yeah. Big Tonka, big Tonka, big Tonka.
Yo, why they don't never talk about Terminator 1?
Because it's a horror film more than anything. Like, there's science fiction elements to it, but it's mostly just a horror film because he's just chasing her the entire time.
Yeah.
And, we preferred seeing him become the hero in Terminator 2, which eclipsed it so much. And, like, that was, like, the main direction of the timeline for the rest of the films was, okay, the Resistance eventually captures one of these robots and reprograms it to save John Connor's mom. I think it's Sarah Connor. Sarah Connor, come with me if you want to live.
He saw in Terminator 3 where he said, one of his lines was, John Connor. In slow motion. Yo, bro, that shit was so funny. But when he saw him, no, that wasn't Terminator. Was that Terminator 3? Or was that Terminator 2?
Terminator 3 is when he had to fight the woman in the red
No,
outfit.
it's Terminator 2 because his mom, that was his first time his mom seeing him again.
Yeah.
So it probably was, no, was it? Fuck, I forgot, bro. It's fucking me up. But because I remember that because he said it in slow motion and she turned around and looked at it and she was horrified.
Oh, yeah, because she didn't know that
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
So it had to be Terminator 2. Yeah, it had to be Terminator. Yeah, it was Terminator 2 because he broke out of jail.
Yeah. She's like, stay away from my son. I'm not here to kill you. This was my last form.
And shout out to the villain too.
Oh yeah.
Iconic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The
iconic.
T-1000, played
Yeah.
by Patrick. I'm gonna look his name up, but yo, the T-1000, he was super iconic because Patrick kept popping up in a bunch of other movies after that, playing a scary ass cop. Yo, like
he played a good dude too, right? And he played a good he was in another movie that I watched.
Robert Patrick, that's his name.
Yeah, shout out to Robert Patrick. He was good in that movie.
Hell yeah. And he showed up in Wayne's World, but that was literally just as a joke. And he showed up in Last Action Hero, which again was still a joke. I don't know what Hollywood Adventures is, but I'm pretty sure that's like a movie where you're not looking to see like a character. They're probably just going to talk about the behind the scenes stuff.
He should have been a Hitch too. T-1000 Hitch.
So yeah, fuck all these humans. I'm just going to stick my thumb in their shoulder blades until they all die. It's like there'll be no more procreating for the humans, no human pair bonding. Die.
It's hard.
Honestly, the best scene was when he has the hooks in the back of the car and they're dragging him.
Yeah.
Because I remember when The Simpsons parodied that. That was hilarious too.
That movie's iconic, bro.
Of course.
That movie's iconic, bro.
Absolutely, yo.
That was like the 80s, right? That was like late 80s?
Terminator 2, I
early
think,
90s.
might have been in 1990.
1990?
I'm checking right. No, 1991.
Yeah,
It's
they got
1990.
all the good. 90s have some really good movies, bro.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga James Cameron.
Before we get to the next topic, what do you think is the best era of movies?
Excuse me. I think maybe the best era of movies would have been between I would feel maybe like the 60s and 70s. Just because I feel like people were trying to do more, like really do more out there things. You know, silent films, you could do so much. I've seen some stuff in black and white and without talking that's either just super dreadful or super goofy.
Yeah.
And you're able to talk and people can sing and they keep doing that way too much. And then, you know, acting started to change by like the 50s. That's when we got James Dean, Marlon Brando. That specific method of acting became like the new standard.
Yeah, but those movies ain't better than Soul Plane.
Forgive him, chat. He just started taking Fent because he stubbed his toe.
No, none of them fucking old ass movies is more entertaining than Soul Plane, man. Stop. You watching Soul Plane from beginning to end. You ain't watching those old ass movies.
I watched it one time, and that was it. I never said, hey, you know what? Let me put this back on. Like, are you crazy? You bugging the fuck out.
I think, you know what's crazy? I think Boondocks would have made a better Soul Plane. Like, you remember the
They
trailer
did.
made?
They
probably
did
would've
make a
made
better Soul
movie.
Plane. That shit was
They
much.
should have made it. That would have been funny, bro. They would have made an animation Soul Plane. That shit would have been hilarious, bro.
Would have been
With 50
weak.
Cent in it, that's hilarious.
As fucking Affion Crockett as 50 Cent. No shit, go get rich, die trying. No
He said, I'm gonna
shit.
stop this plane or die trying.
He's just die trying.
Shout out to Affion Crockett, man.
Word. Shout out to Affion.
I love Affion Crockett, but that movie he made last year was doo-doo, bro. I'm sorry, man.
The hip hop movie.
Yeah, it was ass.
Damn. I low key wanted to see it, but I was just like, it's Affion Crockett. He was funny when humor at the time made sense for him to be funny, and now it's just
Yeah.
like he's funny if you're like a dinosaur.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. Like, it was ass, man. You know what's funny? I went to the movie theaters. I went to the movie theaters when the dude, the co-star was there. The co-star was there, and his whole family was there, bro.
That's so sad.
I was like, it was some moments that was funny, but
That's really sad
it
too.
was a bad, it was a bad movie.
That poor co-star. All right. I think from now we will get onto your topic, Cutter, and that was just top science fiction films in general.
Yep, favorite sci-fi films. As you know, I think everybody on this podcast, including Titus, shout out to Titus,
Yo, shout out to Team, man.
love sci-fi films. Well, especially Titus. Titus loves. I think Titus like. Is probably
All
his
he
favorite
watches
genre.
is sci-fi.
Is that your favorite genre?
I wouldn't say it's my favorite genre, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, I take certain films in the sci-fi genre seriously,
Yeah.
but it it depends on like who's going for it. Like if it's like a Cronenberg, yeah, I'll watch it. You know, what's his face? The guy who made Halloween,
Yeah.
maybe because he did Escape from New York or Escape from LA with Kurt. This nigga Kurt. Was it Kurt Russell? I think it was Kurt Russell. So you know, it really depends on like it depends on the writing and like the directors, because like not all science fiction is great science fiction. Part of the reason,
Absolutely.
yeah, part of the reason why I went on a rant about Futurama was like initially the writing was up there, and then it declined.
But it's going that I mean that with future that would happen if it's not funny anymore. If this is like serious, like if you go from that's like that's like South Park going from a comedy to a fucking action film. Like who the fuck gonna watch that, bro? Like why would somebody watch that? It's no comedy in it. It's just like it's ridiculous.
It is, but it's just like part of that was just the budget for the writing itself just disappearing.
Yeah.
And they didn't need to do that because you don't get so much of a science fiction-y moments. You get more social commentary, and it's just like, okay, you're being a little too obvious, and we get it, you're conservative. Cool. It's like, I can be conservative, but like, I don't want to make it that many people's business.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I'm going to start this one,
All
if
right,
you don't
I
mind.
got you.
My go-to science fiction film that I always watch over and over is 1931's Frankenstein with Boris Karloff. Mary Shelley's story, Frankenstein, I think is always going to be credited as the first science fiction story ever.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And if not, it would have been like amongst the first, but it was just it's basically like the Prometheus story of finding something so beyond our reach as human beings, like how, well, for Prometheus is how we got access to fire, but with Frankenstein, it's just like, how do we create life in this other facet that is nigh impossible?
Who was Frankenstein? Abraham Lincoln?
Yes, Boris Karloff is also Abraham Lincoln.
Old
Cutter.
ass movie. 31. Come on, man. That's an old ass movie, bro. That should not be sci-fi, bro. That should be ancient, like ancient technology or some shit like that.
Ancient technology.
It should be an ancient tech movie.
No, what it is like at the time when Mary Shelley was writing that story, there was this thing called galvanism that was very popular. And to break it down, it's just like, okay, what happens when you put electricity in the dead body of things? That's literally what galvanism is.
No, it's a great story. I haven't seen it, but Frankenstein is a. You ever have to watch Frankenstein to understand? You know what I'm saying? Like the concept is like historical. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
yeah, absolutely.
Because that's alluding to life, brother. It's alluding to misunderstanding and fitting in with society, man.
Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. I just never seen Frankenstein. I didn't really get into it because, I didn't grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like my mother definitely wasn't watching no fucking Frankenstein. Or my father. My
Yeah.
father was.
You had some young ass parents, bro.
Nah, they was born in the 50s. They wasn't young. That's not young, bro. You just see my father is old as hell. But nah, yeah, Frankenstein. I mean, Frankenstein is a classic story.
Oh, man. What about you, man? What's your first science fiction film be?
The first science fiction film I gotta go with is In Time with Justin Timberlake.
Oh, yeah.
I love that movie. I absolutely love that movie. Shout out to Justin Timberlake. He did a really, really good job. I forgot who else was in the movie.
Was it Mila Kunis or?
Was it Mila Kunis? I thought it was like definitely wasn't Jessica Alba.
I mean, it could have been.
It could have been Jessica Alba. I'm not sure though, but
I'm gonna check.
I just like that concept. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have like these wristbands or whatever
That give
and it
you
makes
access to your life,
Yeah,
for your
time.
time.
Like I think that's pretty cool.
No, that's a smart
Yeah,
idea.
very smart idea.
It
You're
was
just working for time. Like you're just working for like. I would do that shit. Like if I had a regular job, I would work for time. I think that shit is hard. You know what I'm saying?
hell yes.
Yeah, you just working for time. You don't have to work for no fucking money. You
It
can do
was
whatever you want.
Amanda Seyfried. She was like the co-star.
Yeah, I know who that is too. She played in Jennifer's Body. She played in a lot of those movies. Yeah. Yeah, that movie was dope. I like that movie. And I feel like it was no pun intended, but it was ahead of its time.
Of course.
I've never seen no movie like that. Me personally, I never saw no movie like that. So
That's a
I had to
fact.
get a shout out to that. And Justin Timberlake, you know what I'm saying? Like he was, nigga. I think he made Sexy Back at that time.
He would have made it before, because I think that came out in 2011. Yeah.
But that movie was 2011.
Yeah, the movie came out in 2011. I feel like Sexy Back came out way before that.
Way before that? Okay. Yeah, he was making hit records, movies. Nigga was in fucking comedy movies. Like he was fucking doing his thing.
Oh, word.
So, shout out to him. Yeah.
Mr. JT, he, like, you can sleep on him, but you can't sleep on him because at least he was trained.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
He was
Like
a child
I don't
actor,
sleep
man.
on. See, I don't sleep on people like that, like Justin Timberlake, even Genuine. I say it all the time, bro. Genuine is a really dope artist. Like he's a real, like overall, like he's like a really good actor, a really good musician. Like he does it all, and people don't really give him his credit. I feel like the same with Justin Timberlake. Like I don't feel like people give Justin Timberlake like his credit. Like he's a beast.
Well,
He's a
with
beast.
Genuine, everybody just likes riding ponies, so. Let's do it! That'd be
But
hilarious.
shout out to In Time though, man. Shout out to that movie.
Word. My next film is The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing.
Is that an 80s movie, right?
It probably is. I can check. But
I've heard of the thing. I just never watched it.
I mean, you've seen The Hateful Eight, though, right?
Yeah.
It's basically the same exact movie.
Oh, okay.
All
Okay.
they did was just make it a Western with Quentin and surprise cameo by everybody's favorite dingus Channing Tatum.
He was in the thing?
No, he was in Hateful Eight.
He was in Hateful Eight, okay.
Yeah.
The thing is like a germ, right? Isn't it like some type of germ or something like that?
It was an alien.
Oh, it's an alien, okay.
It's an alien that just can imitate anybody. Okay, it's from 1982. Made with Kurt Russell, again, and I think Keith David. And it's just like trying to figure out who is the person that really isn't who they claim to be they are. Because you don't find out. It does really good at psyching people out.
No, it's a classic, an absolute classic. I've heard of it. You got an
Yeah.
old soul. I thought I had an old soul, bro. You got an old fucking soul, man. Like,
Hell yeah.
like
Yo, you gotta see all the gray hairs up under here. I got one on my chin, bro. Might be able to see it. Might have to zoom in or give you a screenshot later.
Yo, man, listen, man. You gotta follow the channel, man. This dude is giving y'all. He got a mask on, and under the fucking ski mask, he has a fucking big ass like, what is it, like a germ protector, whatever. What do they call it?
It's like a visor, or I don't know how to
Yeah, it's
call
probably
it.
a visor. Yeah, it's probably a visor. Yeah.
But, I'm here providing some style on that ass. Providing some gems.
Y'all gotta give us. Come on, man.
Yo,
He's
like,
entertaining y'all, man.
subscribe, share with your fam, because we not trying to limit ourselves, people. I'm a people's person. I know the color of my skin and I know my gender, but like I know I'm not alone in this world. I'm all about the brotherly love, but yo, everybody come together right now over me, West Side.
Listen, West Philadelphia, born and raised
Raised.
from the playground.
I
Most
spent
of
most of my days, nigga. The fuck is he talking about?
man.
Know what I'm saying? All right, what's your number third?
My number two is I put 2 or 3.
I thought you would have put like, you did.
Yeah, I only did one.
You only did
It's my
one?
yeah, it's my second one.
Okay.
That was your second one.
Sorry, yeah.
Another one I'm going to get a shout out to. It's a much like newer film that came out last year. It's called Landscape with Invisible Hands. Oh my God, I really love that film. It's about this like it's like this post-apocalyptic world where like aliens have taken over Earth. So Earth is basically like their second planet, and it's this like master artist who, before he gets like a fame from his art, he's like this high school student who gets with this interracial, well, it was white woman, this white girl.
Yeah.
And they basically do like a social like couple YouTube page basically,
Yeah.
because the aliens, they love that shit. Like they'll pay you for that shit. Yeah, they pay you. Yeah, they pay you. They'll watch it. They'll get basically you get fans from watching the couples like be in love.
Funny. That's
And,
really funny.
What happens is, they started faking it, and the aliens found out that they was faking the love at one point. So they got kind of like basically like demonetized, and they had to pay back the money that they got from the aliens. Like, it was stupid, bro. It was crazy, but it was such a great. It was a funny film. Like, this is the first film Tiffany Haddish was in that I really love. Tiffany Haddish. like Tiffany Haddish was like a great. She played one of the best moms. I didn't even think she could be a good mom. To be honest, let's be honest, right? She played a really good fucking mom in that movie, bro.
That's funny.
And I don't know. It was just unique. It was just a unique film because I like the ending. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't even think they'd allow Tiffany Haddish to be around children. After that thing with Aries Spears, even though Aries was the one being weird.
exactly. Like, well, anyway, but yeah, hopefully that shit passed. But I'm glad it passed. I'm glad people didn't really, because it was weird. But it's like, bro, come on, bro. They was like saying he's a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a PDF file. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, shout out to that movie. That movie was very unique. Like, I really fucked with it.
Yo, shout out to whatever brand of cigarettes that she be smoking. Say, hey, stranger. Out here sound like Black Marge Simpson. Homer. Uh,
I liked her more in fucking than Bad Boys. Oh, I ain't gonna front. I found out in Bad Boys too. She got a long tongue, bro.
Tiffany Haddish was in Bad Boys 2?
No, not Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys, the one that just came out. I'm sorry, the one that just came out.
I was about to say, I'm like, nigga, what?
I don't know why I said 2. But shout out to that movie. I'm shouting out a bunch of movies. Shout out to Landscape with Invisible Hands.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that movie, Landscape with Invisible Hands. It's a good movie. It's a solid movie.
All right. Well, see, I'll check it out. Sorry, chat. I was out at a rave. I think I told you at 5 in the morning. Didn't go to sleep until 6. My next sci-fi film is Hardcore Henry.
I've heard of Hardcore Henry. That's another 80s movie, right?
No, this came out in, I think, 2015.
What? Hardcore
Yeah.
Henry? Oh, man.
It basically would have been shot on a GoPro because the entire movie is done in like first-person perspective.
Oh, I think I've heard of it.
And it's just like it's action, and you basically see this guy like on the run all throughout, I guess, Russia, and he has like this one companion that keeps changing personalities, and he's just trying to save this girl and stop the bad guy. And visually it's very interesting to watch.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. They made a bunch of Hardcore Henrys, right?
I don't think so. I know there was like a bunch of promotional clips
Yeah.
for it, and then eventually the movie dropped, and that was just kind of about it.
I'm pretty sure they made a second one. They had to make a second one because the first one was so successful, right?
I would think so. But it might have been just like a lot, just because you have to take in the story so differently.
Yeah, because it's first person, right? It's first person shooter.
Yeah, and he's just like, you're always being spoken to as if you are the character.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad watch. It's just like it's still experimental at that
Yeah, it's
point.
interesting, yeah.
Let me see if there's a Hardcore Henry 2. Okay. As of April 2016, director Ilya Maishuler and star Charlton Copley were willing to work on a sequel to Hardcore Henry if the first movie was successful. Maishuler had an outline for a second film, and Copley said he would love to go back. It never happened.
They should have put it on YouTube, bro. That's what they get. They should have put this shit on YouTube. They probably would have got way more successful on YouTube.
I think so too, because I feel like all the clips I saw promoting Hardcore Henry were like all over YouTube.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was specifically calling it that. It was just action sequences shot the same exact way. And it made a lot of sense. And it's just like that could have been a next wave of acting if that had taken off.
People don't think like that, though, bro.
No.
Everything got to be in a fucking movie theater.
No. And I bought that thing on DVD. That's how you know it was on some other shit.
Yeah, it was on some, bro. Hardcore trash.
Hardcore trash indeed.
My third one is Book of Eli.
Yeah.
Book of Eli, man.
The man
Classic.
Denzel said, you gotta find the Bible, Blake.
Listen, bro. When I saw Book of Eli, man, my nigga Denzel, man. Shout out to fellow New Yorker at that.
Yeah.
And Apocalypse. I knew Denzel can be anybody in any fucking movie when I saw that fucking movie, bro. Because I was like, damn, this thing can really do anything, man. Like, so shout out to him, man. But the plot wasn't that. Plot was okay. You know what I'm saying? The plot was okay, but obviously Denzel took the show. Like he
Of
basically
course.
he carried that movie from the beginning to end. It's just like this, and then also this is the aesthetic of the movie, like his sword and shit like that. He just like fucking niggas up. Yeah, that was like the basis of the movie. But I just wish it had like a better storyline and because I don't remember the other actors in there. I I just remember Denzel. I don't remember anybody. I don't remember the villain, nothing, bro.
Damn.
I remember the Denzel and that scene where he had like that shootout at that bar. That's it. I don't know anything of him walking around.
I'm dead.
So, shout out to Booker Eli.
Yo, shout out to my niggas that still go to the library, man. You just pick up a fucking book, my nigga, alright?
And then shout out to Pusha T too, when he said Booker Eli to all my subscribers.
Yeah. I'm fucking wait, did he actually? He didn't say that.
Yeah, Booker Eli. Yeah, it was a 2001 BET cipher.
Oh, okay.
Good music cipher.
That makes a lot more sense. Not 2001. It would have been like 2011 then.
Huh?
It would have been 2011 then.
Yeah, 2011. Yeah.
Yeah. You said 2001. I was just like,
I thought I said 2011. Oh, okay.
nah, I was gonna say he would have still been with Pharrell. But yeah, 2011, good music cipher, absolutely. Booker Eli, ugh. Yo, the Coast is one of my favorite groups. Anyway, my next film is The Matrix.
Absolute goddamn classic.
You know, you're
That is another classic for ya.
absolutely. You have, you know, all your leather-clad, black sunglass-wearing badasses with guns. All these various philosophical concepts being brought to you about how to think about life. And of course, the advent of bullet time as a cinematic technique that everybody was on board doing. Bro.
Do you feel like The Matrix is a tad bit overrated?
I mean, it could be, absolutely, you know? Like, there's a lot that people love to branch onto from that movie, and it's just like you doing a little too much.
That's all. And I'm not even talking about the movie. I'm just talking about the concept
The
of the movie.
concept?
Like, I feel like we're so stupid as a society. Like, people took that movie, and the movie, like, has a way different message than you kind of, like, took from it.
Oh, of course.
And it's like, it kind of like, the movie kind of like, just like, kind of like Fight Club, the movie created, like, this different fandom of, like, I don't know, like this whole alpha red pill,
Yeah.
just like woke. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that was not like the proper response to that movie at all. It's like, where the fuck did y'all niggas get this idea from?
Bro, son.
I can understand the idea of maybe a critique on capitalism and materialism, but there was nothing in there that said, okay, now we're gonna just start to be very we're gonna change our ways, our social dynamics between one another, and make people feel super uncomfortable because we've established this way of socializing with one another from a movie, not even The Matrix, but some other movie, like fucking Hitch. You watch Hitch and think, oh, this is the right way to move about things.
Yeah.
And then you watch The Matrix and think, oh, let me take this metaphor of waking up to it meaning something else entirely. And it's just like, what the fuck? Do you not see all these other things throughout that film that you should also take note of? The idea of being able to make a choice, the idea of purpose.
Yeah.
All these things the consequences, all these things that we as people should actually sit and critique, that The Matrix actually does mention, And it's just like, nope, we're not going to make that a part of how we become better versions of ourselves. We're just going to be jerk asses.
Yeah, bro. If you're not gonna critique it, then sweat it. Like,
Word. Sweat the critique, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
terrible dad joke. But yeah, it was yeah, bro. I don't know. It's
I think the fans would be overrated.
the fans, and just like it's one part I hate that I always fast forward, man. It's that ugly face that Lawrence Fishburne makes when he got kidnapped by the Asians. Oh my God, I hate that. Yo, bro, he looks so disgusting, man. and then he Agent Smith like feast of the thing. He's putting his fingers in his nose, like it's just this. I don't know. I hate that scene, bro. I hate that scene, man.
You never been interrogated by the police before, man?
No, but come on, bro. You don't think Lawrence Fishburne was overdoing it, man? He's his snot bubbles coming out, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Lawrence Fishburne has a very interesting life, man.
I understand, but he looked disgusted, man. He should have stopped. He should have, like, he didn't have to do all of that. He's going like he's like
He's
like,
trembling.
He's rolling his eyes like stop, bro, stop. It's not that serious, man. You got kidnapped. You supposed to be like this badass Morpheus, like you fucking is rolling your eyes down, shaking, having a fucking convulsion. Come on, man.
Because Morpheus just means the bringer of dreams.
Yeah.
And his mind, the place where he would dream, was getting corrupted because he'd been plugged in too long and been.
He was having a wet dream. He was about to come. The bringer of wet dreams.
What the fuck? Chat, can I get an AO, please? Please put an AO in the chat because that was crazy. Not the bringer of wet dreams. Hey yo, I'm the bringer of wet dreams. I make it cream until I have the girls like scream. Step. Yeah, yes, make it cream.
But let me see, my third one. It's my third or fourth.
It should be.
It was your fourth, right? So it's my.
Yeah, that was my fourth.
Okay, so it's my fourth right now. Mm-hmm. I gotta go with The Fifth Element.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that movie. It's probably one of my favorite. It's probably top 10. I'll probably definitely get top 10 films of all time. Another movie that's just like extremely colorful, extremely creative. Mm-hmm. I would love to I wish there was like a virtual world we could go and like Westworld.
Yeah.
Like I would take that universe and do it and use that for like Westworld, because like just like the environment, like just like watching the movie, like I wish it came out in this time, it would have been built like perfect. You know what I'm saying? But since it was like 90s, right? It was like 90.
I think, yeah.
It's definitely late 90s. It was like mid to late 90s, because Bruce Willis was on fire at that point. Like he was doing everything.
Yeah.
He was in everything. So yeah, I would definitely like and then like the iconic wardrobe.
Of course.
Everybody, Chris Tucker. I forgot what the girl name was.
I think her name is Mila Zinovich.
Oh yeah, her, because she was in The Professional. I think no, it's not her. That's not her. It's not her. No, that's not her. She was definitely in like a Resident Evil.
Yeah, she was in Resident Evil.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can find her.
The guns was like crazy. My favorite part is probably like the alien, the opera, like when she's doing the opera.
Yeah.
Classic, like.
Jovovich, Mila Jovovich, or
yeah.
Jovovich.
Yeah, she was like the talk of the town.
Mila
She was
Jovovich.
very pretty. Not gonna lie, she was and she looked like a pretty futuristic
Alien.
girl. Like it's crazy.
She looked like an alien, dog. Straight up. Got
Yeah,
one eye over here, one eye over there, looking like a chameleon.
Oh, and we gotta talk about the iconic scene, Gary Oldman.
Oh yeah.
Oh
man,
my
Gary.
god, bro! When he's talking to the fucking, like when he's talking to the like the destructor, whatever, the ruler, whatever,
Yeah.
and he's fucking sweating blood. Oh my god.
Yo.
The scenes in there is insane, bro. Insane, bro. Even at the ending, like the all four elements.
Of course. And then
yeah.
it's
Oh
like,
my god. And then it ends with him sleeping with the girl inside the tube.
Yeah,
It was
he's
perfect.
like,
It was
yeah.
perfect, bro. It was perfect, bro.
He's like, it's going down. Hey.
Yeah, it was like the best representation of a future movie. Like,
Word.
so yeah, Fifth Element is probably one of my favorites.
Yo.
And then even like all the characters, like everybody was good. Even the commander, not the commander, but like the general.
Yeah.
I forgot what his name is. I don't know his name, but he played in a lot of like commando type movies.
Yeah.
Even Chris Tucker character when he's like the radio host, that shit is perfect, bro. The way they did that movie, the whole set, everything,
Hell yeah.
perfect, bro. I wish they remake it. You think they should remake the movie, or you think it's kind of like if they remake it, it might fuck it up?
I'm pretty sure they would fuck it up. You could definitely remake it for the sake of visual upgrades, of course, but like at this point, I really wouldn't. I would almost rather they just remaster the original, so things that were harder to pull off computer graphic wise, you know,
They had Bruce Willis in the movie.
Well, I think he gave away his likeness to AI.
Oh yeah, she should. He's like, he'd be like, "Where am I?" Like, throughout the movie.
Yeah, and and HAL 9000 comes out and says, "I'm afraid I can't let you know where you are." It's like, what the fuck?
Chris Tucker, he ain't gonna play that part again.
He's like, "Where the fuck am I going on right now, man? I don't like this bullshit, man. Give me back my goddamn money."
Yeah, I loved his hairdo, everything, man.
Yeah, my
He was
man.
fucking one of the waitresses in the pit.
Yeah, man. Chris Tucker was out here looking like a Cheeto.
Yo, but it was perfect. Like he played, like he was so good. Like everybody was so good, man. I love movies like that, bro. Everybody understand the assignment. You can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with it, man. Shout out to Fifth Element, man.
Yeah. Shout out to my Fifth Element, Sixth Sense ass niggas. Seven Deadly
Bruce
Sins.
Willis was in Sixth Sense, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see what I'm doing, right?
Oh, that's your next movie?
No, I was just making that jump from 5 to 6. You know what I'm saying? Besides, I don't even think the Sixth Sense would count as a science fiction.
No.
It was just a lazy ghost story. It's like, oh, it wasn't that scary. It's just, oh, I'm also dead. Oh, who knew?
I never fully saw that movie because I'm not really into horror, but of course it's a classic, so I know it.
I barely remember because it's like I'm not really into Shyamalan.
Oh, he made Shyamalan Ding Dong?
Yeah, Shyamalan Ding Dong. That was like the one classic film he had at the time that we were like, oh, we're rooting for you. And then
Things went downhill.
he dropped the ball basically at that point. It's a damn
He did a
shame.
film with Owen Wilson in right? No, that's not him.
It wouldn't make sense if he did.
I think that's called Shyamalan Nights or something like that. Like he did a movie with like some Asian actor.
I remember Shanghai Nights with Jackie Chan.
Shanghai Nights. That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking that was Shyamalan.
Wow, chat. I'm so sorry.
I'm so stupid.
I cannot believe you just said that shit. Oh, man. Oh, no, Cutter. Yo, don't get the country attacked because that shit, that is crazy.
I thought it was Shyamalan Nights. That's what I thought it was.
Shyamalan.
I thought he named his movie after his name.
Chat, if you've seen a Shyamalan movie that made you laugh, please comment that below. My next film is probably one of the most current trending films that you're always going to hear is Idiocracy with Luke Wilson.
Absolutely.
Yo,
Absolutely.
that
Classic. That's a cold classic.
Yo, that shit had me weak, son. Nah, remember the beginning in particular had me crying, bro. He said, "I'm fucking you all night." Yeah, that's my boy. And the intellectual couple said, "Oh well, he died having a heart attack, trying to put the sperm inside the cup." And I was like, "Yo, that's crazy.
It's super crazy, bro.
You get a heart attack beating your meat."
It happens. It
I
happens.
can't, I can't even lie. I had that vision in my head, like, yo, imagine I get found like that.
There was a kid who died. He jerked off, I think, more than 100 times, like in like a day. And he died. He died afterwards.
Yo,
He jerked off a lot.
yo,
He jerked off. I think he was trying. Maybe he was trying to kill himself. I don't know. Like maybe he was trying to test it.
what the fuck?
But yeah, he jerked off. He jerked off until he died. But it was like a long. Like he did it like numerous times. Like maybe like 50 times more than an average person would do it.
How did what was he doing?
He was jerking off.
Yeah, but was he like shooting dust or he's just edging for like?
Obviously, yeah. Probably maybe like the 10th, maybe like the 6th time he was just shooting thing, and he just kept going. He just kept doing it.
He goes.
That was a long time. That was like when I was. I think he was like around our age.
Oh.
So I found that out in high school. Like I was like maybe like 16, 17, and the kid was like 15 when he died.
Damn, man. Chat, please make sure your mental, emotional, physical health are all well tracked. If you're in a place like that and you're of age, please go get the Gawk Gawk 3000 or a rose. Don't.
That ain't gonna help. You gonna die doing that too if you do that 100,000 times.
Don't abuse it.
I mean, yeah, he probably was like addicted to porn. He probably was.
No,
addicted
that's
to porn.
like absolutely. That's a fucking addiction. If you're doing, you go crazy over three. No, hell no, no. Just like how Tracy Morgan did with Bruce Willis. He's like, no, hell no. What the, no. Like, don't do that. Please don't do that. Please contact BetterHelp. I'm sure the therapy services might.
Cut this out. We gotta cut this out. Contact BetterHelp. What in the hell is that gonna do, man? You might as well contact fucking Donald Trump to help you with your problems, man. That ain't gonna do shit, man.
Please find yourself a therapist if you're feeling alone and you think Palmetto is going to help you.
Bro, just don't jerk off 100 times. Is that hard to fucking do? Just don't jerk off 100 times.
Not everybody is the same. That's why this person killed themselves doing that. That poor kid. That poor kid.
Yeah, poor kid, man. Rest in peace, man.
Yo.
But my final sci-fi film is #1 in my book, probably my favorite movie of all time, 2001: Space Odyssey. As we was talking about it earlier, when our generous host named Hell 9000 as like the greatest, as the greatest robot that he likes. That is my favorite film of all time. I remember first watching it and was like blown away. And then when I realized that it came out in 1969, I was like, that's even more incredible.
Yeah, it wasn't actually released in 2001.
Yeah, so
You got tricked. You got
no.
tricked
I
into
didn't get
saying,
tricked.
"Oh,
No. I didn't get tricked. I was just like, wow, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does look like it came out 2001. It does look like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah."
it was ahead of its time. I did also see that. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I did see like Star Wars was influenced by that movie. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure, but or one of them, Star Trek, whatever the hell. I don't watch that nerd shit, man. BD. But
You only watched the
I'll
Habibi
just
show.
play it. I'll just play it. But, I didn't, that movie definitely like, I was like, I became an instant Stanley Kubrick fan. Like, I think that's the first movies I watched.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out to 2001: Space Odyssey, man.
All right, man. That was a goated film right there. You know what I'm saying?
Goated, bro. Goated film.
Got the monkeys out here. You got the monolith they're all touching that keeps reappearing. You got niggas on Mars. You got niggas in space. Niggas running around in circles.
Famous shot. He's walking, son, bro.
Word.
He's jogging. The shot with the monkey. He hits the. I think it was like a bone. He crushed the skull.
Yeah, he crushed like the skull with the bones.
Classic, bro.
Yo, shout out to the monkey niggas, the real monkey niggas from Brooklyn. Let me stop that. Shout out to all the monkey niggas around the world.
Nah, it's some baboon looking niggas, man.
Word. Comment what kind of monkey you are. You baboon face ass bitch. Let me stop. And right now, it's not like anywhere near that level. But my last film is Brain Damage. 80s film, allegory of using heroin, comedy. There's a lot of well done puppet work in it. It's about like a symbiote that talks to the lead actor that likes to eat people's brains, but it attaches itself to the host just so the host can bring it around more people, obviously, and it convinces the host to do that because it fucks with his own brain.
His own brain,
yeah. It's an interesting story.
Kind of like the future. It's kind of like a future like bath salts.
Yeah. If bath salts are your best friend, that's basically it. Cause that
Venom bath salts. That's what they call it. They should call it venom bath salts.
basically, it is venom bath salts. We are bath salts. The inside of my nose feels like it's been on some bath salts too. My nose is itchy as fuck.
You got allergies.
Either that or it's just like I've been out way too long yesterday.
Yeah.
I was in my tank top in the middle of Brooklyn looking handsome but crazy.
Handsome but crazy. That's what a combination.
Yeah, I was looking like I was in Brooklyn. That's the right way to say it. All right. So our next topic is and this is from our brother, Titus.
Titus P.
Titus P. Favorite science fiction vehicles and or devices? Cutter, would you care to start?
Yeah, I'll start. Well, for one, it was very easy for this topic because all of my shits is from Back to the Future. So, because Back to the Future is probably one of the most, like, as far as, like, aesthetically pleasing film. And number one for me is DeLorean. The DeLorean,
I get that.
crazy. You know
That
what
was
I'm
the
saying?
best depiction of a DeLorean since the real ones were fucking god awful.
God awful. But this one is like, bro, I can't wait to get rich to get a DeLorean. I have to get a DeLorean. And I only want to get the DeLorean, I want to get the flux capacitor in there. I want to get the double. I want to get all that shit, bro. I want to get those like big ass shits that's so big like it burned down a fucking forest. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want. And I want a turbo engine in that shit.
The butterfly doors or the suicide.
Butterfly. You gotta get the. Come on, of course, bro. Of course you gotta get the butterfly doors. Like it's like Back to the Future is probably one of my is like as far as like aesthetically like one of my favorite films of all time.
I get that. Trivia moment. Part of the reason why DeLorean also did so bad in real life was because half their parts were filled with bags of cocaine. That's how they were trafficking it into the United States.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the company DeLorean just was like, oh yeah, we're gonna just do that. So this is just gonna make way more money than selling cars. Fucking idiot.
Back to the cocaine.
Back to the chocha. Oh well, yeah. Back to the cocaine. I didn't mean
chocha too. Chocha is it chocha and coke?
It's something that can come with coke, but it's not the same thing. So depending on who you ask.
White chocha.
Yes. Chocha and coca. Chocha and coca. Hey. My first vehicle would be the TARDIS from Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
I never actually sat and watched the series myself, but the TARDIS is like this blue phone booth looking time travel device. From the outside, it just looks like a tiny little thing, but when you walk inside, it's a whole like dimension that allows you access to go to different time periods and different worlds, and you can literally go anywhere at any time within reality.
Well, it's something I want to tell you.
Yeah.
Who the hell is Doctor Who?
Doctor Who right now is a black guy, but that series had been on, I think, at least since like the 50s.
Oh, okay.
I would check it out from beginning to the end, but that's going to take a long time to do.
He's not affiliated with 50 Cent?
Man, you know 50 Cent ain't grow up on no damn Doctor Who.
He probably did. That nigga old as shit, bro.
He is, but I don't think...
He born 72.
Yeah, but I don't think they were, like, importing that show over here.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, that would have been the original BBC before they discovered me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Count it, audience. You like that one.
BBC.
Yeah.
That's a double glizzy pause. That's worse than holding two glizzes in.
That you like that British broadcasting, baby? Yo,
that's the craziest name in history. BBC News. What the hell? Can you imagine that?
It is.
Nuts, bro.
I swear, I think Pharrell was telling the truth, but in one of his songs, he said, I just got sued by the BBC.
What? Yo, bro.
I was weak.
Crazy, bro. That's a big pause, man. Whoever thought about that, yo, bro. Let's call it BBC News. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm weak.
But yeah, again, like I said, bro. Second for me. I just named both of them.
Yeah.
Because they're both from Back to the Future. It's the sneakers.
Oh, yeah.
Air Max. Oh, my God. Yo, bro. Ever since I saw them shits, I wanted them shits, bro.
You know they dropped them, though?
Yeah, but it's like $35,000.
Of course, because they tighten around your feet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like 35 fucking grand. I don't understand why they just didn't make it for the public. Like, people would have bought that shit, man. I would have bought it.
I think it's just because by the time they dropped them, it wasn't like Back to the Future was new. All they did was re-release the DVD. That's when I bought all three of them.
Yeah.
But, like, it wasn't going to garner that same kind of fan base at that time.
I don't understand why they couldn't just make a regular sneaker and then make the one that's like self-lace more expensive. You know what I'm saying? I would have bought them for, be honest with you, if they was $1,000, I would have bought them easily. They was 1,000. I would have bought them because it's a collector item. You can wear them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's that level. You
No,
know?
I agree. I think it just has something to do with the fact that it wasn't like a trending series at the time, so it wouldn't be like
Mad people, mad celebrities bought them. Mad of
Yeah.
them bought them. You had Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi had the DeLorean, the thing, and also we gotta also the hoverboard.
Oh yeah, the hoverboard. I would have loved that, but Kid Cudi is not sober, so we can't trust his opinion. He makes great music, but that nigga is doofy ass nigga in real life.
Nah, it was mad cool. Him putting sort of the doors and the DeLorean. Like it's like a classic moment when he's like when he did that with the thing. He grabbed his crotch and gave the thing money. Like it's like a classic. It's like a classic like TMZ like video.
No, I get that.
Those the Air Mags, I would have loved them. I might even if like I said, if I'm rich and I have money that I want to blow, I'm definitely buying those. I'm not even wearing. I'm gonna buy them. Maybe I'll just buy two, one to wear and one to like just keep on a
display case as
on a
like
display
artwork.
Case, yeah. And the hoverboard. I would love the hoverboard. I was so mad when they came out with those fucking bullshit ass wheelie shits.
Yeah.
And it was called the hoverboard. I was pissed, bro. I was like, it's not a hoverboard.
Word, it's like that's not a hoverboard.
Yeah.
You have like I forgot what they call these things. It's like a Segway without the handlebars.
Exactly. It's a Segway without the fucking thing.
It's like, hey, you want to fall? Get a Segway. I mean, get a hoverboard, and all the engines kept blowing up.
Yeah.
If you didn't get run over in traffic, I saw somebody almost die. Almost got hit by the BX-12 on the Fordham train. He was right in front of the bus. The bus is right here. He said,
It's fucked up, man.
I mean, the hoverboard got crushed by that bus, I think, but he was fine. I was just like, yo, everybody and their mother brought that, and it was just like, nope. You fucked up. You really fucked up. Let me see. Okay. My next one is also from Doctor Who. It is the sonic screwdriver.
Is it a screwdriver?
The sonic screwdriver.
Oh, what is that?
It's a fictional, multifunctional tool in the British science fiction, blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
It functions like sonic lipstick, a sonic blaster, a sonic probe, sonic modulator, and sonic cane. Okay, so it's like a tool, like a pocket knife.
Okay.
But with lasers. A pocket knife with lasers. Pew, 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 pew. Hey, at some point, I'm going to try to check it out because I think Disney just bought at least the most recent iteration of rights to Doctor Who. I don't think they have all of their rights.
Yeah.
But I would get into it just to check it out, especially now that they expanded the lore to include diversity casting. Mm-hmm. Obviously, people got upset about it, but fuck it. Let a woman be Doctor Who, and let a black person be Doctor Who.
Fuck them niggas, man. We let Tom Cruise be a fucking samurai.
That's true.
Man. Come on, man. Stop. Come on, stop.
He's like, look at me. I'm Japanese. Can't you tell?
Can't you tell by the pale fucking face and the fucking douchebag mustache?
Exactly.
But my next one is the RoboCop guns.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, bro.
Hell yeah, because them just come out of his thigh. Pause.
Hell yeah. No, absolutely. I just like the aesthetic, like the shape of the gun, and like.
Yeah, he got the Cybertruck gun as a fuck. He has a Cybertruck as a fucking pistol, bro.
Hell yeah. Them shits, he blow niggas away with that shit, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's classic guns. Like, I would love to get those as collectibles as well.
Word.
One day.
Yo, shout out to all my gun owners out there. Make sure to blow a hole through the ops. You heard me? All of them. All three of them.
Yeah, them guns is sick.
I fuck with that, man. My next one is the light cycles from Tron.
The life cycle. See, I never seen Tron.
Tron, it's just those motorcycles that they were riding.
Oh, okay.
Where basically like they could bend at like the stretch of a dime at a 90-degree angle and you're good. Like that's efficient as fuck if you weren't bound to crash into the end of like I guess your tail, because that's the only thing that would stop them and would kill them. But it's just like that's mad efficient as a device for traveling here to there. That would have made a lot of sense in the Matrix 2, especially. But like it's iconic. It's fucking absolutely necessary as far as it comes to like fast travel and not requiring that much material. Hell yeah. Top notch. A1. Boss sauce.
And this is from Tron, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen the first one or the new one. But they made another Tron. The Tron. No.
Legacy.
Huh?
Tron Legacy.
Tron is from the 70s, right? Then they make like a 70s version of Tron. And
Yeah.
then they made
The sequel.
They made a sequel.
Yeah.
That was 40 years later?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You know, it's just like, okay, we finally found music artists that make sense to make music for it, and we have the technology to make the film look better. And then I think it also got a TV show. Let me see.
I think so too.
Okay, it was 1982. But it still has like a 70s look to it, obviously.
Yeah.
There's another one coming out called Tron Ares in 2025.
Oh, I gotta see that.
Hell yeah. And it got your man's Jared Leto in it, bro.
Okay.
Let's see if they have.
Hopefully he make a comeback from fucking Joker. It was terrible, bro.
I would rather him come back as the guy that sang in 30 Seconds to Mars. Make some music. I know you can act. Please just sing again. I love your band. And it's no shade, bro. But unfortunately, they have one black person, or maybe two. They have two black people, both beautiful women, especially. But they don't have Yeet.
They should have Tim's in Tron.
They should have Tim's and Tron. Computerize. Deadass. Computerize. Know what I'm saying? Computerize. Big nigga cheese.
Big nigga cheese. Oh, yo, why they don't have a lot of like Afro-futurism music movies anymore?
Because racism.
No,
It
why,
is.
Why do you think it's because of racism?
Because.
Why don't we make it? Like we
can.
We have Black Panther. I mean, we have Black Panther. That's kind of like an Afro.
We do.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to Rock the Diaspora, they're. I guess I can spoil it. Matter of fact, can I call her? I'm gonna call her.
Okay.
Let me get her on speaker for everybody. Hold on, let me take this off. Okay. Let me see. Where are you, Nicole? There we go.
You gotta put it towards the mic.
Oh, yeah. Hi. I have you on speaker. I wanted to ask about the next line for your merch because I'm doing the podcast right this second, and I didn't know.
Badass.
I didn't want to. I wanted to know if I could talk briefly about it with the Afro goth attire that you're going for right now, or do you want to keep that under wraps?
Dude, that's so cool of you. Thank you, first of all. And second of all, how's the podcast going, y'all?
Oh, so far so
Uh,
good. We have the camera on us as we speak.
cool. What do you want to know about the line, honestly? It's called Diaspora Apparel. It's kind of like mixing up a mixture of like streetwear and like, I guess like runway fashion, but mainly streetwear.
Well, we were currently talking about Afrofuturism, and I immediately thought of the clothing line as like right now. So I wanted to know if like I could talk about it, or if you cared to talk about it, because I have it recording right now. So
Cool. Yeah, like, well, first off, like, Afrofuturism, it's the idea that black people are both in the future, but we also have a place in the past and the present. Like, in all eras, black people are relevant. So, the line is kind of bringing in elements of, like, African culture, from different tribes in Ghana, Nigeria, like, patterns from those specific peoples. Um, but then designing them in a way that you can be comfortable, just like represent the diaspora in a very modern way and
absolutely,
futuristic.
yes, indeed. Um, can I mention what you were currently designing right now?
Yeah, I'm actually making some jeans, some tech wear jeans
Okay,
at this moment.
that's good. So,
Yeah.
um, this is Nicole, by the way. Um, she is currently doing a line of clothes that are based off of funeral attire from various groups within the diaspora and combining them with the styles of the Gothic, nature, thus allowing the specific avenue of Afrofuturism to exist by adapting it to other styles.
Hell
And
yeah.
that's part of what Afrofuturism is. It's just navigating with what's present, but not leaving behind what we have in our roots just because, people who aren't us dictate what they think the future should be. And it's just like,
Oh, 100%.
we're still gonna be here. We're not going anywhere. Just because y'all not like us doesn't mean we not gonna not exist. Like I guarantee you, we will still be here.
No, you're absolutely right. Like, I just want to hear from your whole crew about what you think, like, Afrofuturism is, and, like, the idea that God can be something that doesn't have to be super, I guess, like, death-oriented and macabre. It's just something that's, like, really mindful and, like, okay, like, obviously, the black experience is not easy, but it's still something you can look at 360.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Cutter, do you have any particular ideas for?
I don't have any idea. Well, I do have films that I want to make. After like futurism, like films. Like I have like this futuristic kind of like Memphis style like cowboy animation that I want to make. Later on in my career.
Yeah,
But yeah, I just want to make more. I just want to, me personally, I just want to make more. Like, I want to see more. Black people make more like films like that. You know, or the different types of genre films, but mostly like that because I don't really see that much. Like the last movie I probably saw was Landscape with Invisible Hands. That's kind of well, no, that's not. I'm bugging out.
yeah.
I saw Black Panther.
Oh
That's
yeah.
like the last one I saw was Black Panther.
I mean, yeah, because that's probably the easiest way to start that conversation up. There's this one artist named Ram LZ that you need to check out.
Oh, I know him. Yeah.
Oh
Of
yeah,
course I know him.
that he was always gonna be like the first person that comes to mind when you say the word Afrofuturism.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't think he considered himself that specifically, but he very much is doing that. And I think it just comes down to,
You don't think of Sunrise? Sunrise like the first and quintessential like influence for Afrofuturism. You wouldn't have it without Sunrise.
well, yes, Sunrod definitely is in that. I'm not as learned as she is. She's the educated one. I'm the guy.
To be real, it really starts with Parliament. It's either like one of those two. Just for how much they were bringing like space and sci-fi themes into like in general pop culture, but especially for Black people.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Parliament
and I don't
Funkadelic.
know what y'all think about that, but I was like, I don't really hear people talking about spaceships and motherships and shit like that until Bootsy Collins and like that whole era of the 70s. Which
Well,
was pretty ahead of its time.
it is. I just feel like they themselves didn't take it that seriously because half of it was like, oh, we're just doing acid and we're watching the news, and the space race is just like the big thing at the time.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know how seriously they took it. But I agree. These are all like really important influences for the whole mythos of Afrofuturism, fam.
Absolutely.
Honestly, the movies, like, good point, Ketta, because a lot of that does influence the fashion. Like, who doesn't love Morpheus's look from The Matrix, right?
Yeah.
And Niobe and shit, you know?
Exactly. What did I tell you, Cutter? He was going off on a tangent about Lawrence Fishburne in the first Matrix when he's getting interrogated because he hated seeing him squirm around.
Just look.
Oh, it was hard. I was like, no, my strong brother. Don't go out like that. Hey, man, Agent Smith was just like that quintessential antagonist dude. Oh,
Like,
man.
yeah, shout out to Hugo Weaving. Hugo Weaving was one of my favorite villain actors of all time after The Matrix. Like, I specifically took time to learn about this nigga's name and him being from Australia and such and things like that. I was like, yo, that's the guy right there. But do you do you have any closing statements, Nicole?
Yeah, I just wanted to say thanks for like the chance to reach the diaspora and like the audience out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, rock on and like rock on your way. You know, there's no specific way to be futuristic to be Black. That's my closing statement.
Absolutely. Everybody, make sure you give Rock the Diaspora a like on Instagram.
Follow a page too.
Yes, please follow the page because
Yeah, for sure.
you are going to learn a myriad of things that you need to know about yourself and your community that will not limit you. It will only expand your horizons. And I will speak to you later, okay, Nicole?
For sure, Marshall. Take care, brothers. I'm really appreciative of this time.
Thank you very much.
So.
Now you take care, man.
Take care. Can you see me cheesing under this?
Nah.
Yeah, I was. Oh boy, that. Oh man, that I was just like.
Oh, she's what? She's like she don't like those words.
No, she's not. She does not play that game.
I feel you.
Knows
Well,
what to
if
be
you
like.
see this, I apologize.
Thank you. I was like, ooh boy.
Yo, man. Yo, the thing is about that word. Well, I don't want to get into it. I don't get into it. Anyway, yeah, I wanna see. I would definitely want to see more like
Afrofuturism.
yeah, Afrofuturism because. It was funny because I saw they had like some type of like someone made like an AI video,
Yeah.
and it looked really good. It looked really good. It was like a storyboard, and I don't know. It just never happened. It just never happened.
You know, everybody's in a different place.
Yeah.
I know I approached you a long time ago about that one idea with the guy selling his ray guns to get his mom's pay for his mom's operation. I,
Yeah, I remember that. I definitely remember that. We was trying to get into that too. We was trying to find ray guns, right?
Yeah.
we was actually trying to find ray guns.
I still need to rewrite the script because I didn't like flesh out all the characters as best as I could. I really just wrote his story, and it's not like a story just about him, and I have to allow like more moments for that to happen. So shout out to practical storytelling because that is Afrofuturistic.
Malcolm X.
Yes, Malcolm X, absolutely.
They should do it like a Malcolm X on ice.
I don't know if his family would approve of that.
Malcolm X on ice. That's a joke, man.
I know his family though. That's why.
Oh, okay, you know it's fair. Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Attila, Ilyasa,
Shout out to y'all, man.
all the Shabazz out there. So Afrofuturism was your third or your fourth?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No.
Okay, you're just talking
No, I
about.
was just saying it was because you. I think you mentioned you mentioned something. You mentioned something. I said we should kind of make more of those like futurism music because it's not really being talked about.
Oh, absolutely. Ultimately, what it's going to come down to is just like understanding things that are essential for the future and things that are especially crucial to our identity and knowing how to marry them in a way that doesn't, deter one or the other in a negative way.
Yeah.
You don't want to have something that is very pro-African and also causes, global warming, for instance.
Yeah.
And you don't want to have something that is just so futuristic that there's nothing African about it, because then it's just like, oh, anybody can claim this,
Yeah.
and we're erased.
They should have the they should make like the Chicago war stories but in the future. Make some of those.
King Von in the future.
King Von, the demon RoboCop.
The RoboCop with, all right, chat. RoboCop versus King Von. Who will win?
RoboCop gonna beat the dog shit out of King Von.
He punches braids out. He's like, you have the right to remain.
Yeah, RoboCop is.
Yo, I'm weak. All right. Well, my next one then is going to be the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars.
Millennium Falcon.
The iconic ship of Han Solo. Essentially, it got its own origin movie in that Star Wars movie that Childish Gambino did, aka Donald Glover.
Mm-hmm.
Not that many people cared at the time, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But, this was like our first interaction with traveling at light speed. Especially back in the 70s, you couldn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's it's a fun and fascinating idea just to be able to make essentially bending the universe and have to be over here possible. That's amazing. It's fucking amazing.
I think my last one, we gotta give it a shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Is the purple airplane off of Soul Plane.
Nigga.
Purple airplane off of Soul Plane. Oh my god. Is probably one of the greatest inventions with the spinning wheels. Come on, bro. The shit was bouncing, man. They had hydraulics. Come on, man. That's like top tier sci-fi weapons, the sci-fi vehicles of all time. The shit was bound. That was the coolest airplane you ever saw in your life. You gotta throw that. You gotta throw that in there, man. You gotta throw that in there, man.
This nigga just threw away his old answer to be a troll. Why?
Shout out to the purple airplane.
Shout out to the purple man. Fuck that airplane.
Yo,
And
that
his-
airplane was hard, bro.
with his bouncers and its spinners. Get the fuck out. Hydraulic spinning airplane.
That's Afrofuturist right there.
That's some nigga futurism.
That's even better.
Not
Nigga futurist. That's a good. Yo, that is a good subgenre, bro. Nigga futurism. Oh my god, it's like the modern day like black exploitation.
I'm weak. Nigga futurism. Comment that down below, chat. Nigga futurism. If you
Like a dude, he fights the entire robot race because
they want to enslave him.
like a robot, it killed because it killed his brother.
Yeah.
That should be crazy.
Get back on the plantation. Keep picking cotton. So
Shout out to that purple airplane.
let me end this off right, since this nigga want to be a bozo. My last piece of tech is Skynet from the Terminator series.
Okay.
Because, as you know, Skynet was the military technology that went into what would become all of the machines in the Terminator series. And you saw how they destroyed the world.
Yeah.
As fucked up as that is, you have to understand how efficient they did their part of that story. So, as far as it comes to efficiency, yes, you cannot sleep on Skynet. Whether it be like the drones that we see nowadays, they were thinking that shit way earlier. Obviously, humanoid robots with Gatling guns. We're on our way to that. We got robots. We have robot dogs specifically for combat. And they have guns on them, and I'm sure we're gonna make more robots with guns at some point.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna be like, "Yeah, this makes more sense."
They should have a horror movie, like a good nigga futurism movie, would be a robot Homie the Clown. That shit was hilarious, man.
You know, like this.
Homie, don't play that.
Exactly. It's like, homie, don't play that.
It's a big ass hammer instead of like a balloon.
Homie, don't play that.
It should be a horror movie. A horror nigga futurism movie. Yo, man, you gave me a good idea. I'll make like a
It's gonna be your Back to the Beach Street movie.
oh my god.
That's
I
what it
definitely
is?
gotta make that. You should have reminded me of that because I forgot about it. Thank you for reminding me. I'm definitely making me a modern day future beats what is it called?
Back to the Beach Street.
Back
is
to
what
the
this
beach
called.
street. Back to the beach street in Harlem. With Diddy.
Why the fuck would he go back to the Beach Street in Harlem?
Go back
That does,
with Diddy. Diddy in the movie.
with Diddy? Why the fuck? Yes,
Diddy 9000.
Diddy 9000. Take that, daddy. Get the baby oil. Attacks. I would be crying. Oh my God.
Take us out, Marshall.
All right. You can find me at __ LONGMA __. And on the A's and V's, you can find Cutter Butter at
Cutter Butter on Instagram. That is it.
I'm on IG, TikTok, No Real Life. In the meantime, please follow Sweat the Critique, share Sweat the Critique, comment Sweat the Critique, and be merry. Enjoy your Thanksgivings, chums. And until next time, don't sweat the critique.
Yeah, we're just trying to buy that purple airplane.